everybody, and welcome back. Today we have a very simple do-it-yourself for you. We are going to show you how to make these really cute little pocket holders, just perfect for holding money or holding business cards, holding receipts, or just any other kind of little piece of information you might need to stick down in your purse or down in a briefcase. This is super easy to do, and all you need are a few items, a pair of scissors, which most of you will already have. Then you will also need some of the little washi tape, any type of style or design that you would like. We picked ours up at the Dollar Tree for just $1. And we also have here just an envelope that you get from your bank when you go in to cash a check. These are absolutely free. So if you would like to see how to turn this into this at very minimal cost, just stay tuned. Now, in order to get this project started, just lay your envelope down on your table, and I have mine with the flap side up facing me. That's how I want to work on this because I want this to be the back. Then just take your washi tape, and instead of coming all the way to the edge, you want to leave yourself maybe about 1/4 of an inch there. And then we're going to come all the way down and line this up right to the bottom of that envelope. And you just want to make sure that you are holding that straight across, just applying a little bit of pressure as you go. Now we just want to continue flipping that around. Don't hold your tape too tight or you'll cause your envelope to buckle. Just give it a little pressure. Go ahead and start right there. And then we're going to do the same thing, just pulling it straight across the bottom edge of that envelope. Give it a little pressure to stick your tape down. Then you're going to turn it over. And we want to overlap that section right there just by about 1/4 of an inch. We don't want to overlap it too much. Doing this envelope is going to take about 1 whole roll of the washi tape, so you don't want to overlap too much and cut yourself short. Just cut yourself the straight line and apply a little pressure. Now for the second row, we are going to start on this side only because when we overlap, this does cause just a little bit of a raised area, and I did not want my envelope to be heavily raised on this one side. So I have decided to stagger this every other row. So on this second row, we want to come in just about 1/2 of an inch. Make sure that you apply that straight down on top of the row ahead of it. And now we're just going to continue to wrap it around just like we did the first one. Make sure you do not apply too much pressure as you wrap it around, and make sure that you butt that up so that you don't see the white envelope in between the 2 rows of tape. Now again, we want to overlap that just by about 1/4 of an inch. And we are going to continue this process all the way up to the top. Remember to stagger it every other row. Now on the very top row right here, you can see that the envelope doesn't go all the way to the top of here, and we'll come back and fix this as well. If you get a little bit off of line and you have some gaps, you can always go back over it when you're finished and go ahead and plug those up. And matter of fact, you can overlap any of these rows that you want to if you want to hopefully not see any of the paper. Now on this particular row right here, because there is such a small place, we are going to have to overlap this one. So we just want to line this up across the top of that pocket, overlapping the row underneath it. That way we can get right into that pocket. And now, because our envelope, the little sides in there are a little bit slanted, we'll want to go in there and trim that down just a little bit so that it doesn't hang out and get stuck on whatever we're trying to put down in there. Okay, and before we fix this one, we're going to go ahead and do the flap. Now, what I'm going to do on the flap, you will notice that on my bank envelope, and I believe they're all this way so that they can tuck them down inside, it is a little bit slanted. They're not straight down, but we want our tape to stay straight. Otherwise, it's just going to create a mess trying to do that at an angle. So we are going to begin to wrap this, and I'm going to start on this side this time. Put this right down at the line at the fold of that flap. And as you come around, hold that tape straight. And you will see right up there at the top, you will see right up here at the top that it's actually hanging over that, but it's okay because it will stick to each other, forming a straight edge. And then you just continue pulling it right on around. And as I said, don't worry about any gaps that you may see because we can go back and fill those in with the tape. And now at this point, you will want to go back in and fill in this gap here and this gap here. Anywhere else, I believe that's really the only gaps that we have on this one. And on the little flap up here, because we don't want white hanging off, you just want to take your scissors and go ahead and trim the white part of that envelope right down to the tip of your washi tape. That way your flap will be able to open and close just fine with no problems at all. So now we're going to go back and fill in a few of our gaps and we'll be right back. Now, one last thing that I did want to mention to you guys is everywhere where the washi tape has overflapped itself because of the washi tape that I got that has a very glittery finish, it has a tendency to not want to stick. So I did have to take a little bit of glue on the blue envelope and glue those flaps down just a little bit. So you may find that you are going to have to do that as well. Or you can take some Mod Podge and just rub it all across the back of here. Just brush that on. You can see this one here is starting to lift again, so I'll have to use a little glue there as well. But once you apply that glue or your Mod Podge, it's going to go on just perfectly, and you will have a beautiful envelope to stick down in your purse or in your briefcase to carry all of your little important documents in. I want to thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.